This Good Morning Northwest morning sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
All right, it is 6:53. Time to get you ready to take on your Thursday here in the morning sprint.
Destiny Richards is live, continuing our Back to School 101 coverage this morning. And Olivia Roberts has promising research about a safe return to the classroom.
But first, Mark Peterson with a look at that forecast.
All right, good morning, everybody. In our first alert weather, the four things you need to know is that there could be a little frost on the windshield. That's like a 0.5. Cloudy afternoon showers moving in. The shower's going to be Friday morning as well, all night in some areas. The mountain snows up to a half a foot of snow. Into Idaho for us, it'll be a trace and much colder next week, but drier, so be prepared.
Breaking news from the Labor Department this morning. The latest unemployment report shows more than 750,000 Americans filed for first-time benefits last week. Those 779,000 claims are down from 812,000 the previous week, but still several times higher than from the same time last year. It all adds up to a job recovery that is still in deep trouble. The Department of Labor's monthly jobs report released tomorrow is expected to show January's unemployment rate remained flat at 6.7%.
Nearly 5,000 people have received their first dose of a COVID-19 vaccine at the Spokane Arena, and more will be vaccinated today. Chaz Health plans to give about 600 shots there per day through the rest of the week. Your next chance to book an appointment comes at 5 p.m. this coming Tuesday. You want to have the web address and the phone number ready to go. Here it is, as spots will fill up fast. Vaccination appointments at the arena are booked online at chaz.org/COVID vaccine. If you don't have the internet, you can call 444-8200.
A brand new study shows weekly rapid COVID testing can cut infections by 50% in high schools and 35% in primary schools. That's according to two reports by the Rockefeller Foundation released just hours ago. One of the reports focused on weekly antigen testing of all students, teachers, and staff. The Rockefeller Foundation partnered with the Department of Health and Human Services to make 20,000 tests available in 6 pilot cities. Each city developed testing programs that ran from October to mid-December. The study notes social distancing reduces transmission by about 88%, so social distancing is more effective than weekly testing. Another interesting finding here, half of teachers who quit teaching due to COVID-19 say they would be willing to return if there were regular COVID-19 testing or widespread vaccines available to them.
Spokane Public Schools is phasing out its day camp program. Those were created when students were doing virtual learning. It was meant to support and supervise them. They're bringing back 16 express child care sites, including Ridgeview here, and that is going to be opening over the course of February. These are fee-based license programs for students, and they'll receive the same support they did at day camp. Here are the sites that are going to be opening. Each site is limited to 20 students, so spots will fill up fast. For more information on this program and some affordable child care locations in the community, see KXLY.com.
Well, it wasn't the marquee matchup fans were hoping for, but the Gonzaga men will get a game this week after all. The Zags will travel to California to play at Pacific tonight. The Zags lost out on 2 games this week due to COVID-19 problems with other teams. The Loyola Marymount game that was supposed to be today and the Santa Clara game this weekend. ESPN says the Zags tried to schedule 5th-ranked Houston, but the timing didn't work out for Kelvin Sampson and the Cougars. The Zags game will air at 6 o'clock tonight on the CBS Sports Network.
The poet that wowed a nation on Inauguration Day is getting her own Time magazine cover. Amanda Gorman is being featured on the Time magazine edition highlighting Black creators. The National Youth Poet Laureate gained worldwide fame for reciting her poem, The Hill We Climb, during the inauguration ceremony. The publication hits stands tomorrow.
Good for her. Idaho lawmakers want to prevent the legalization of pot and other psychoactive drugs, and an amendment just passed the state Senate with a 24-11 supermajority. If it passes the House, voters will decide next year whether to approve the amendment to the state constitution. Opponents argue the measure would permanently ban medical marijuana.
The investigation begins today into the National Guard helicopter crash in Idaho that killed 3 American service members. The Idaho Army National Guard crew was operating a Black Hawk helicopter like this one when the chopper crashed in the mountains near Boise. Conditions were snowy and foggy. All 3 on board were experienced pilots. Their names have not been released.
Coming up next on Good Morning America, Robin Roberts has an exclusive interview with new Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen, the first woman to ever hold that position. That's today on GMA.